Hey there, Mr. Wilford here, and I'm going to talk a little bit about using technology as a tool. What technology can you use as a tool to help you in your math class? And I just want to go through a few things and talk about them a little bit, depending upon what you might have already or what you might be interested in getting in the future, to kind of utilize some of the things that we have available for us to help us understand math a little bit better. First of course, we have calculators, and there are all sorts of calculators out there. There are your scientific calculators that you've probably seen before and used before, and these do a nice job of just crunching numbers, basically. If you need to do operations on some numbers, these are good calculators to have, and for the most part, they'll be just fine for a lot of the day-to-day activities that you do in math class. Then, of course, we have graphing calculators, and graphing calculators will give us more of a visual, and you can actually put graphs in there, different equations, and you'll be able to see different graphs. You'll be able to do some regression, finding equations, depending upon the data that you put in. And so graphing calculators are great as well. You can do a lot with those. This is kind of what we recommend in our math classes. Typically, if you can get a good graphing calculator, your book will tend to refer to the Texas Instruments calculator quite a bit. So this is kind of the thing that you'd like to have if you can. But I do want to point out a couple of other things in case you don't have a graphing calculator like a Texas Instruments. There are some other options, and maybe some are a little bit more appealing and some are a little less expensive as well. First of all, there are some online calculators. This is an online graphing calculator that actually comes along with your online textbook, and the link is within your online textbook as well. And I have the link right here. It's a little bit long, so I would recommend looking in your online text for that and clicking on that. But this is what it looks like. The nice thing about this is it's something you can do on a computer, and you can probably even do it on your smartphone possibly, or an iPad. But the nice thing about this is that it does offer various colors. It's not just kind of black and white where your graphing calculators, your Texas Instruments would be. And you can change the window size and look at different colors of different graphs. It's a little bit visually more appealing, I guess. So this is another option if you have a computer. Now, there are many people that have smartphones nowadays, and smartphones or even some iPods or iPads, they have many apps. Many of them are free that you can utilize to help solve many problems in your math class. And you can see here I just have a variety of different kinds of smartphones pictured there. I actually have a smartphone, and I have a few different graphing calculators on them, different apps that I've downloaded for free. So that's another option for you. And again, a lot of those are really nice because you can pinch to zoom in and out. You can put in multiple different equations, and you can see multiple graphs at one time. And so that's another nice tool to have as well. The other kind of technology that we have, of course, is the computer. And the computer, I mentioned that earlier with the online graphing calculator, but of course there are many other resources and technology resources that we can use on a computer. Computers and the internet also provide many tools that can be used to get a better understanding of mathematics. Of course, YouTube is out there. You could do a search on solving different kinds of math problems, and someone out there probably has explained that kind of problem before. Khan Academy is another example of that, and over here I have just a picture of Professor Berger. He's from your online textbook. Another great resource for you, and there's just so many examples out there and so many problems that have been done, and you just really want to be able to kind of narrow your search and pick one, and one that you are able to deal with and understand, and go with that. But great resources out there to help further explain different topics, and you want to make use of those things. Finally, on computers as well, and even smartphones, there are even many programs out there that will do the math for you. For example, one example here is Mathway. Some of you may have used that before, or you know about it. And there are certainly many others out there that you can basically have the computer do the problem for you. And what I would recommend is maybe using some of those things if you'd like to help check your answers, but you certainly want to understand how to do the math, because when you get to a quiz or a test or any of the standardized tests, or if you're planning on going on to college, you might not always have those resources there. So they're great resources, but use them appropriately. So please use these tools, okay, to help you understand the mathematics, not to do the math for you. Okay, keep that in mind as you're going through the course. There are so many different tools out there for you to use. Utilize them correctly, really just to help you out, not to do the math for you. If you have any questions with any of this, please let me know at any time. Thank you.